Hi guys, Kirkland here. It's January 6th, almost 12:30 in the afternoon. Just playing Survivor, having fun. Hope you guys have had a good week so far. Hope some of you guys are having a good day at school, and yeah, I just hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing okay. I'm a little burned out, a little tired. It's hard to sleep at night because I'm getting up so many times to use the restroom and stuff because of my medicine. But I'm hanging in there. I see my doctor later today, and we're gonna talk about getting some new stuff for the home to make things easier, like maybe a new bed, some furniture, probably a new wheelchair because I've had this chair for it's like since 2015 or 2016. And now with all these new changes I have, it's probably time to start thinking about a chair that just makes things a little easier. So yeah, um, forgive me for sounding so tired. I'm just kind of relaxed because I had a little snack and some soup, so my tummy is warm and comfortable. Today's stream might be a little bit short because I have to go to the doctor in about an hour or so. So we'll see. I posted some codes there on the right. They still work because the Bone Chill event has been extended. I'm not sure about the 1 million souls code, but everything else should still work. So hopefully somebody finds it useful. Um, and I'm just playing to have fun, really, not doing any challenges or anything. Um, and if you log in today, I think you get 50,000 blood points. So don't forget to do that every day after 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time is when they reset the login rewards. So make sure you're doing that every day. The event's been extended to the 11th, so I would assume the login rewards go that far as well. For today's perks, I'm just gonna continue using like my Adrenaline, Wings of Hope, Slippery Meat, and Up the Ante. They've been very helpful during the matches, especially if I haven't been hooked yet and I'm at the end of the match. I can jump off, so that's pretty cool. Sometimes I can jump off right in the beginning too. Uh, I was able to do that a couple times yesterday. Um, what's new? I watched a little bit more of Wednesday yesterday. It's probably like my third time through, but I don't know, I like it. It's fun. And then, there's a show I grew up with called The Waltons. It's about a family that's growing up during the Depression, and I just find it very humbling and warm to watch. So, if that sounds like it might be something up your alley, check it out. It's it's very fun and warm. I don't know. It's something about that show. It's just so innocent. Hi there. I think I've seen your ID before. It looks familiar. Can you kind of remind me? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by today. And I've been doing a lot of reading too, but I don't know how truthful it is, but who knows, it could be. I keep reading little things like Bubba from Leatherface. I think he might be getting removed, kind of like how Stranger Things chapter got removed. So I'm not sure how true that is, but it's possible. I keep seeing more and more of it pop up from different sources, so as soon as I know something a little more concrete, I'll let you guys know. Maybe I can reach out to the devs or something, and maybe they could explain what I've been seeing. But I'm just saying I've been seeing little articles here and there. So, oh yeah, okay. Okay. I think I remember. Do you remember which killer you were? How you doing, Brooke? It's nice to see you. How's your physical therapy for your leg going? Well? I'll tell you one thing, it sure has been different since coming home. I've been going to bed a lot earlier and just waking up earlier too. Usually I go to bed, you know, before all this, I was going to bed like 9:30, 10 o'clock or so. Up, I'm going down. Oh, right at the pallet too. Okay, I'm gonna sit right here. Maybe somebody will rescue me. Yep, I got the pallet escape. So lucky there. How did he jump through that window so fast? He must have ran through the door. Okay, we're still at 5 gens. And I got slippery meat, so I can try a couple times. Oh, I made it off. Oh yeah, I remember now. Okay. Yeah, you were a nice killer too, because you ended up letting me go, I think, if I remember right. What else is new, Brooke? Anything? Hi, Rude Dog. How you doing? And, Rude Dog, the next time I see you, streaming or something, as long as I'm able to play, I'll send you a message directly, okay? Today it's probably going to be a real short stream because I'm just burned out from the hospital still. I'm thinking I might just have like 1 or 2 more matches here and then I'll be done because I'm just burned. Like, not mentally or anything. Well, kind of, but my body is just not what it was. And I'm just not there. Okay, sure, Brooke. No problem. Just, I'll let myself go, and then, I'll wait for you to jump in. How about that? And Ludok, you can do the same. I'll wait for you if you're free. I'll wait for you to jump in, and we'll play 1 or 2, and then I'll be done. Cause it's a struggle. Okay. I just earned some shards, I saw. I'm excited that I got my shards met. It means I'm all set for the next anniversary. And I've been thinking about buying some outfits now. I don't know if I'll necessarily use my shards as I intended, but after being in the hospital and almost dying 2 times, I don't know if it's really worth the wait for me to just keep saving these shards and do what I wanted to do. So I might just buy some cosmetics in the future. Okay, Brooke, you're still coming, right? Yeah, I was in the hospital all week, the day after Christmas, and I got released New Year's Day. But I had a virus that that attacked my heart and filled it with a bunch of fluid. And the day after Christmas, I went unconscious, and luckily my partner was with me, so he was on the phone with 911, and they walked him through some steps, like to rub like a semicircle around my heart. Uh, yeah, I'll try. Let me see. Is your username the same as the one I'm reading now? Can you remind me? Let's see. Okay, let's see if I can find it. I have it kind of censored, so it might take me a second. Oh, I think I found it. JHO. Let's see. Show name. Yep, there you are. 182 TTV. Okay. There you go. So yeah, on the first day I was like unconscious, and my partner, he was on the phone with 911. They walked him through the steps to how to like do a semicircle with his hand gently on my chest, because they didn't know what was going on, so they didn't want him being too hard on me. And then I remember waking up while he was on the phone with them, and instantly when I woke up I just wanted to throw up a whole bunch, and I did, but there wasn't really anything in there except foam and just whatever water I had drank, which wasn't much. And then I went to the ER the first day. They kept me all day, hydrated me with fluids and things. I had a low-grade fever the whole time. They diagnosed me with the flu and sent me home. And then a few hours later, I turned around and went right back. They repeated the process, hydrated me with fluids, saw that I had a fever, sent me home. And then this time, I called my doctor's office to see my primary doctor. The next morning, she saw me, and she ordered some extra tests, like a CAT scan for my chest. And then I ended up going back to the ER the third time that night. And because she ordered those extra tests, they did the CAT scan of my chest, and they saw that I had like 24 ounces of fluid or water surrounding my heart. So my heart was basically pumping like double time, trying to oxygenize my body and stuff. And my blood pressure was really high, so I was at risk for a heart attack. And then so what they had to do was they sent me to a special hospital that was equipped to deal with people like me, because I have CP, so it's neurological and stuff. So they had more tools to help take care of me. And they opened up the side of my abdomen and stuck a catheter through my chest, drained the fluid from my heart. And this whole time it was kind of scary, because before the operation, this really nervous doctor came up to me and he's like, I'm reading like reports and they don't match what you're saying, how you feel, this and that. and he was really anxious, and I don't know, he was more scared than I was, and I was the one feeling bad trying to answer his questions, and he was just all over the place. And he was like, "You better sign some papers, in case you die or something." And I was like, "Really, dude? Calm down. I'm just trying to get through the night, and you're scaring the crap out of me." Well, basically, the thing was during the procedure, if they pulled out too much fluid from my heart, it could have collapsed on itself, and I could have died on the table. But obviously, I didn't. But the crazy thing about the whole thing was, during the procedure, I had to be awake for the whole thing. So there was like 20, 30 people in the room with me, watching all these different computer screens and monitors and stuff. And they had somebody standing right next to me on the right side of my shoulder, just talking to me while they were doing this procedure. And then after the procedure, they put me in a special ward where they take care of people, and I was there for like another 4 days while I was burning off this virus, getting rid of the pathogens, and they had to make sure my temperature went down, and they also had to make sure my blood pressure was back to normal, because like it was just off the charts. But after 4 days of medicine and all that and observation, I felt really good the last night. And the night before New Year's, this really nice cardiac doctor came in, and I had a drain port. Okay, the drain port was on the side of my abdomen, like right under my left pectoral muscle, and so basically they had to take the drain port out so that my body could drain the fluid naturally. And then they put a bandage on after they took it out, and then like a day or two later I was allowed to take it off myself. So yeah, I was pretty beat up and battered and bruised, but all those bruises and stuff, they're finally going away, and I'm not as sensitive as I was. But man, they took so many different blood tests out of me and stuff. Yeah, I got really lucky, especially because I was so persistent about going to the ER a third time. Because after they diagnosed me with the flu the first 2 times, when you call 911, you get in touch with your local firehouse, and then they transfer you to like a nurse or whoever you're gonna talk to talk about whether or not they should send an ambulance. Well, this nurse, she was hesitant because, she was just going off of what the first 2 times, and she's like, "Oh no, you just have a flu. You'll feel better soon. Try doing this, try doing that." And I said, "Oh yeah, I'm readied up, so I don't know who isn't." But yeah. Anyway, she's like, try doing this, try drinking that, try doing that," and I said, "Lady, I understand you're trying to help me, but I'm trying to tell you that what you're saying is not right, and my doctor gave me permission to go back to the ER because she's already ordered all these tests, and she knows that I have CP and this neurological issue, so please just send the ambulance." And finally she did, and then they took me back to the ER and did those tests for my chest, and then they caught the problem and then did the procedure, and then I stayed in the room for an extra 4 days. And luckily my partner, he's also my caregiver, so they let him stay to help take care of me because the hospital was so overrun taking care of other people, that he was able to stay and help out, help me with the changing my position in bed and stuff, because I was totally helpless. Like, I couldn't really do anything. It wasn't until like the last night I spent in the hospital that I was moving around the best I ever felt. And then now being back at home, I still feel good, but I don't feel as good as I was when I was in the hospital as far as being able to be agile and move around so much. But today when I go see my doctor, we're going to talk about different furniture that might make it easier for me to, get around the house. A new bed one similar to the one probably I used in the hospital, you know, to keep me sitting up, because I'm not allowed to lay on my sides, especially the side where the heart is. So like I can't lay on my left side. They don't want me to put any pressure on my heart. So most of the time when I'm sleeping, I have to sleep with my head propped up and on my back. And that's really hard to do, especially when you're having to get up to pee so much because all of this new medication. But yeah, I'm doing good. I find it a little hard to watch TV. Like, I'll start watching TV and then my mind kind of wanders and I get a little sleepy. So that's been kind of hard. But when I talk to you guys, like text on the phone or whatever, and I can be a little more focused that way, I do okay. But as far as like when I'm staring at the TV, and if I wasn't playing this game or using the controller or something, I might start getting sleepy and you know, fall asleep just because it's an effort. But other than that, I'm doing okay. I just have to keep seeing my doctors, keep taking my medicine, make some changes with the hardware and furniture I use at home, and hopefully I'll be better than normal. I'll probably get some physical therapy too, because when I was at the hospital and towards the last day, I was feeling so good and could do all these different things I couldn't do since I was much younger because my circulation was better. I want to keep that up so I don't lose those feelings again. Thanks, Rude Dog. So yeah, I figure we can play this one and then one more and then I'll be done for the day, because I don't want to overdo it, because it's super hard. Oh, it's the Legion. I'm sorry. Well, hopefully the other two will get away. Let's see. Bummer. Okay. Alright, so we'll play one more. And then I think that'll be it for me. Yeah, I've done that before. That works pretty good, especially if there's a hex totem. Okay, maybe I can switch out one of my perks. Let me see which one. Are you still sporting that beard, Rudog, or are you gonna shave it off? Okay. Let's see. So I think instead of Wings of Hope, I'll do Soul Guard, because the other ones seem to be helpful. Okay. Okay, so I'm still running Adrenaline, Slippery Meat, and Up the Ante, and then Soul Guard. So as long as there's a Hex Totem, I can still recover from the dying state. Thanks guys for hanging out with me today, I appreciate it. It's always fun to play with people I know. Especially now that I can be more relaxed and I don't have to play for shards. It's more fun. Or pips for that matter. And definitely when the next chapter comes out, I'm gonna have enough blood points to prestige 3 the killer and survivor. So I'm looking forward to that, and then after that I'll probably take a break. Well, not like take a serious break, but I probably won't worry about so much about making the grade every month, because I'll have my shards to help back me up for future chapters, you know. But it's nice that I got that little boost. And what's even more awesome is that while I was in the hospital, I wrote the devs and stuff, and they gave me all the days that I missed for the login rewards. So that was really cool. And they're also rooting for my fast recovery too. So they've been in touch with me, and they're just hoping that they're not hoping, they know I'm gonna do better, and so do I. I just hope it doesn't take so long. I didn't see anything about a New Year's charm this year. I was surprised, because we've gotten New Year's charms in the past. Maybe I'll read up or send a letter to the devs and just ask to make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did, but You know, you never know. So, I'll send them a little note today and maybe they'll let me know if there was a New Year's charm or not. And there's a basement. I'll check that out for a med kit or something. Oh, got my med kit. One's down. One is injured. Okay. Okay, you guys, well, that was a great game. Thanks for the company. I was nervous at the end. I wasn't sure if we were gonna make it. But it turns out Soul Guard was the right move. So, thanks for that suggestion. It worked out nicely with my adrenaline. Did you see that I jumped off the hook right away too? That was pretty cool. Alright you guys, well, this is Clementine's Hat and Kirkland wishing you well in the fog, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks again for the company, and take care everybody. Bye for now.